Hello and welcome everyone to our English class. So, how's life going on? I hope well. I think you must be missing your school also. But due to this pandemic situation, the schools have been closed. But it's for your safety. Still, you can study at home through these online classes. So, children, let's start our studies. So, today in our English class, we will study the third lesson of a grammar book, and the topic is adjectives. So, first we'll see what is an adjective. What is the definition of an adjective? An adjective is a word which adds something to the meaning of a noun or pronoun. Or you can say an adjective is a word which describes the quality of a noun or pronoun. Let's take one example. For example, if I say Vijay is a boy. Here in this sentence, I'm telling Vijay is a boy. Now this sentence is giving us a simple information that Vijay is a boy. But if I say Vijay is a good boy. So here in this sentence, the word good is describing that Vijay is a good boy. So here the word good is an adjective. Now we'll see the kinds of adjectives. So there are 6 kinds of adjectives. Adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of number, demonstrative adjectives, interrogative adjectives, and possessive adjectives. So one by one we will see what are the kinds of adjectives. The first one is adjectives of quality. And what is adjectives of quality? These adjectives tell us about the quality or kind of a person or thing we are talking about. Let's see some more examples. For example, Mumbai is a big city. So here in this sentence, I am talking about the city, and here the word big is describing that Mumbai is a big city. Let's see the second sentence. They came up with a splendid performance. So here in this sentence, the word splendid is describing about the performance of them. Deepa is a nice girl. So the word nice is an adjective. Why? Because the word nice is describing that Deepa is a good girl. So this is the adjectives of quality. Now we'll see the second kind of adjectives, adjectives of quantity. These adjectives tell us how much of a thing is meant. It is telling the quantity of a thing. They are used especially with uncountable nouns. For example, if we say there is not much water in the tank. So we are talking in this sentence, we are talking about the quantity of water in the tank. So here the word much is describing. So it is an adjective. The second sentence. He wants some money. Here the word some is telling that he wants some money. The third one. There is little food in the house. So here the word little is an adjective. Why? Because it is telling us the quantity. The third kind of adjective is adjectives of number. And here these adjectives tell us how many persons or things are meant. It answers the question how many. They are used with countable nouns. For example, if I say 20 students have been selected for the dance. So in this sentence 20 number is telling how many students. So we can say 20 is the adjective of number. Now we'll see the second sentence. She secures second position in the play competition. So here in this sentence the word second is an adjective. Why? Because it is describing the position. It is telling us the number. Third sentence. 2 students were chosen for the dance. So here the word 2 is mentioning how many students were chosen or selected? 2 students. So here the word 2 is describing the adjective. The fourth kind of adjective, that is demonstrative adjectives. And these adjectives point out which person or thing is referred to or which person or thing we are talking about in the sentence. For example, these mangoes are sweet. So we are pointing towards these mangoes and we are saying these mangoes are sweet. So here the word these, those, that, these sentences are describing words. So they are an adjectives. The second sentence is those children are selected for the singing competition. So in this sentence, those word is pointing out to those children. So those word is an adjective. Can you see that building? This is the next sentence. And in this sentence, that word is an adjective. The fifth kind of adjective is interrogative adjective. These adjectives are used with nouns to ask some question. So they are WH words. For example, whose, which, what, where. So first sentence is whose pen is this? So here in this sentence, whose word is an interrogative adjective. In the second sentence, which story did you read last month? In this sentence, which word is an interrogative adjective? Why? Because it's asking an question. Third one is what color is your hair? So here the word what is asking you a question. So it is an interrogative adjective. And the last one, possessive adjectives. The words like my, our, your, his, her, its, their are possessive adjectives. Why? Because they are telling us the ownership or possessive. When used with nouns, show who possesses something, whose ownership is that. For example, her books are on the table. So here the word her is telling these books belong to her. So her is the possessive adjective. The second sentence, this is their house. Their means it is belonging to them. So their word is an possessive adjective. Let's see the third sentence. His father is an IS officer. So his word is belonging to his father. So this word his is possessive adjectives. So now we'll see the 3 degrees of comparison in adjectives. Basically, there are 3 degrees of comparison, namely positive, comparative and superlative. So here one sentence is used to describe all the 3 kinds of degree of comparison, the positive, comparative and superlative. First we'll see what is positive, comparative and superlative. In the sentence is Abhishek is a tall boy. This is the positive degree. Why positive? Because it is the simple quality of a boy. In this sentence, we are only knowing that Abhishek is a tall boy. They are only telling us that it is a simple quality of Abhishek. It is said to be in the positive degree. It is used when no comparison is made. We are not comparing Abhishek with any other boy. Now, comparative degree. The adjective taller shows that Abhishek when compared with Arun has more height. So now we are saying Abhishek is taller than Arun. Now here we are comparing Abhishek to Arun. That is why we have used the word taller than Arun. It is used when 2 persons or things are compared in comparative degree. The third degree is the superlative degree. As you can understand by the word super. Super means the best, the greatest. So here the adjective tallest is used. Abhishek is the tallest of all the boys. So the adjective tallest shows that Abhishek has the greatest degree of height among all the boys. He has the tallest height among all the boys. This is said to be in the superlative degree. So here in your book there is one table given in which some adjectives are given to you and you have to change them. That you have to change their degrees from positive to comparative and from comparative to superlative by adding ER and EST to the positive degree. For example, sweet, sweeter, sweetest, small, smaller, smallest, tall, taller, tallest. So here in these adjectives you are adding the word er and est to make the comparative and superlative degree. In this way you can learn these words from this table. On the next page there are some more adjectives given to you to learn, and in these words you have to add r and st to change the degree of comparison. For example, brave, braver, bravest, fine, finer, finest, white, whiter, whitest. So you are adding r and st to the comparative and the superlative degree. Now, by adding er and est, you can also make some more adjectives. You have to change their degrees. For example, big, you can make it bigger and biggest. Fat will become fatter and fattest. Hot will become hotter, hottest. Sad, sadder, saddest. So in this way you can learn these words. There are some more adjectives in which you can change them by removing the last y into I and adding er and est to the positive degree. For example, the word dry. Here you will remove the word y and use ier, iest. Happy. How you will change the degree? Happy, you will remove the word y and write happier. The y will be removed and you will add ier and iest. In the same way, heavy, y will be removed and you will add ier. So heavy will become heavier, heaviest. Pretty, prettier, prettiest. Merry, merrier, merriest. Now, there are some more adjectives in which you can't change the word, but you can add more and most before the positive degree, before that word. For example, if the word is beautiful, so you can't change the word, you will add more beautiful, most beautiful. Courageous, more courageous, most courageous. Intelligent, more intelligent, most intelligent. So you have to learn these words. Now there are some more adjectives in which the word changes completely. For example, bad or ill. If you have to change the degree of bad or ill, the word will become worse or worst. Bad will change into worse or worst. In the same way, ill will change into worse or worst. Far. Far will become farther, farthest. Former, foremost or first. Good will become better or best. In this way you can learn these words. For example, late. Late will become later, latter or latest or last. Little will become less or least. The word many. Many will become more or most. Up will become upper or uppermost. Now, there are some more words like superior, inferior, senior, junior. They are also degree of comparison, and prefer also are followed by to instead of than. You will not use the word than, you will apply to before these words. For example, he is superior to Ravi. He is inferior to Ravi. This example you can learn by this. So you have to learn all these words. I hope you have understood. Thank you.